Good morning. Today we're going to talk about makeup for when you're sick or incapacitated. Of course we got sick from the airplane ride home. I didn't. My husband did. And guess what he gave to me? So, of course we're brought to you by JBS Farms soaps and stuff. But I'm too sick to go up and down the stairs and get a soap and show you. So pretend you're smelling wonderful citrus and floral and springy scents, and on with the show. So you keep your Kleenex handy if you have a cold. If you've had a baby, you won't need Kleenex, because there's all kinds of ways of being incapacitated. But I put everything in my little Chanel bag that I put. Mostly I carry. Who cares? Anyway, I have a little bag, and that'll show you later. You're usually all washed out and pale when you're sick, and you don't feel like doing much. So I just put a few things in here, and this would be handy if somebody was sick and you wanted to grab a few things for them and take it to the hospital, or to their house, or if you bought some just little inexpensive things at the drugstore and you wanted to bring them a happy. Like I say, you usually have no color. So I thought it would be nice to use a cream blush. This one just happens to be Illamasqua Rude because it's one of the things I should be using. But anyway, so I'll hold my mirror, not the magnified side, where you guys don't get blocked, and put a little color on. I'm doing this first because my hands are clean, because when you're sick, your hands aren't always clean. But, you might have energy to get up first, wash your hands, and then do your little cream stuff. And then just kind of, you need some life, so, a little color around the face. Then, what else did I pack in here? Oh, and I discovered this when I went on a trip once. I didn't pack any eyeshadow, but luckily I had put a Caviar stick to use as a primer in my travel bag, and it's really pale. It's called Pearl Gray from Mercier. Pearl Gray, anyway. And so I just went ahead and used it, but as you can see, you can't really see it on me, but it made me feel better. And that's half of what this is. You want to make your little patient feel better. And, oh gosh, if you had a little kid that felt sick, if it was a girly girl, she might enjoy this too. Anyway, as you run out of energy, you get slower and slower. And you can't see, but I can see in this, because I've got natural light coming in, so I've got some little bit of shadow, except for where that wrinkle is, and it goes like that, and then there's nothing. Got that going on this side too. But anyway, if you feel all fancy, you can go underneath, but oh, look, there's mascara left from yesterday, even though you washed your face. Well, if you're sick, there's not much you can do about that, except make it darker. Because there isn't much eyeshadow, I'm going to use the black part of 24/7 Urban Decay Zero. There, that's all backwards, right? I always talk backwards. And I can't hold my eyelids still. Yeah, that's a black, huh? So you try to go as close as you can. Hey, if you're sick, anything's going to look better. And then, if you're real sick, your head just lays on the pillow. And when your makeup looks really bad, they're going to feel sorry for you and bring you food and sympathy. So lots of smearing and, what do you call it? Oh God, this looks bad. Smudging, that's the word. Such a good word, smudging. So you go like that, and now you have a little more eyelash. Oh, if you want, trick us old folks have learned is go in the tight line, and then it makes your eyelashes show up more. Just be sure you don't poke out your eye. Sorry I keep looking down, but that's where my makeup is. Laying here on the couch, you don't have a table, but somebody could bring you a chair and you could lay here and drink your juice, and hopefully they brought you a straw, because it's really hard to sit up and drink. And I think it's important to have a little mascara, because then it can show up underneath your eye the next morning. Now you're just trying to make yourself have a few non-washed out parts, and then you don't look so, oh gosh, this is bad. Well, then you get lots of sympathy. So you do as good as you can with the mascara. Getting down there because you don't feel so good. Little lipstick color. This is where I don't go bright, but I don't want to go nude dead either. So here's my fake Mademoiselle from Chanel, but it's Estee Lauder's Rosa, but it's a Your Lips that, but better and a little more punch to it. And see, already I look better. If nothing else, do the lipstick, but because we're makeup lovers, that's why I brought the other stuff out. Another really important thing, I think, even if you can't smell, maybe you smell. No, the only time somebody really smells is when they're really sick. So I have a really light, crisp floral. It's Daisy Dreams, I think. And you just put it on. This makes you feel fresher, and sometimes you kind of get a little fragrance because your nose might work. And people around you feel like, oh, she's so feminine, and even though she's sick. The final thing is what you don't use right away, and you could use a tissue, but it's more fun if you have a blotting tissue. And in the afternoon, I'm really oily, so I assume everybody else is. And you get a little tissue. They're really thin, and then you just blot, and you can see all the oil gets soaked up in the paper. Let's put it there because I don't want to use it now. And you feel all fancy. I took that with me on the trip to Atlanta to watch Blake graduate, and as you could see, thank you for putting up with my home movies of him graduating, but to get a doctorate, that was 6 years, and that was after getting his Bachelor of Science. So anyway, I'm very proud of him, so it was worth coming home getting sick. I didn't get sick. Husband got sick, gave it to me. Now he's feeling better. Men don't care about makeup. But we do, and we want to feel pretty even if we're dying. So until next time, JBS Farm thanks you. I thank you, and I miss you guys, and I felt so guilty not making a video until now. So until next time, I love you, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.